Yeah, let's talk about some whiskey. Let's talk about Sonoma Rye. You know, I'm always talking about the craft distilling and how good it is because the craft distillers are so creative and so passionate about what they're doing. This is Sonoma Rye. This is a California whiskey. It's made from 100% rye grain, which is really amazing because, as I understand it, when you're working with 100% rye, the mash gets very, very sticky. It's actually rather difficult to deal with. This is made with 80% rye sourced from California and Canada, and the other 20% is malted rye from the United Kingdom. Now, I always include this one in the whiskey events that I do for a couple of reasons. First of all, yay, California, but I wouldn't include it if it wasn't good, right? So look at this nifty glass. I love this glass. I want to talk to you about this. It is commercially available. It is very affordable, right around $40. And I think that today for a really good whiskey is an amazing price. Let's walk through those steps. First of all, you can look at it if you like. I'm sure it's very pretty. Hello, whiskey. Lovely to see you. You're looking amazing today. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to nose it. One of the things I don't understand about this one and I find fascinating is that it's got these salty, savory notes on the nose. And I love that. It's so interesting. Remember, when you go to nose it, the second time you nose it with your mouth open, because more of your sensory nerves are getting stimulated. And then don't forget, you've got to break it with just a little bit of water. And I'm talking about maybe a half a teaspoon of water, really. There are these glycol components that sit on top of the whiskey like an oily film sits on water. They mask some of those aromas that whiskey lovers enjoy. So you add that little bit of water, breaks through the surface tension of those glycols and releases those aromas. So then when you go to nose it again, you get things that you might not have noticed before. And one of the beautiful aromas that comes out of this when you break it with the water is peaches. And who doesn't love peaches, right? Oh my goodness. Now remember that when you go to taste a whiskey, you want to hold it in your mouth for 4 or 5 seconds before you swallow it. That's really important to the experience because if you just shoot it or you swallow it too quickly, you're going to get more of that burn. You're going to get less of the finish, less of the flavor. My light seems to be fading a bit. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, no, that's not working. I'll edit that out. So take some in your mouth and hold it for 4 or 5 seconds. Sláinte. Now, just as you would expect from a rye, you get a little bit of a spiciness to it, but it's not too spicy. And you've got cinnamon, loads of cinnamon, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of a woodsiness to it. And it's this lovely, long finish. And I think for a rye that's not too spicy, and let me tell you, I am particular about rye. I don't like all ryes. I don't like an overly spicy rye. This one is not overly spicy. And for the price, like I said, you can find it around $40. This is a really amazing rye. I highly recommend it. I know I'm touting California rye. No, I'm not. Let's get that in focus again. I'm telling you, it's a good whiskey. I'm very opinionated about whiskey, and I'm right. Keep watching.